I didn't want to talk about this, but the absurdity and confusion of this situation, it just needs to be mentioned. Peter Creel, yes, I know you know who he is, just got invited to the China Black Business Summit 2025. Yeah, that summit. The one for black wealth, black struggle, black trade, black futures. And Peter Creel is on the program. What are you laughing at? Hmm? I don't see anything wrong. I mean, you already know who he is. Everyone knows who Peter Creel is now. He was shoved down our throats. But let me introduce him like I'm introducing him to someone who just landed from Mars. Peter Creel, the 21-year-old white South African, popped up out of nowhere 6 months ago. Then you started seeing his TikTok rants, Twitter threads, Instagram reels. All of a sudden, he's invited into Newsroom Africa, 37,000 followers, million view clips, soft voice, hard stats. He's the guy who says things like, apartheid designed the townships. We are still living in the blueprint. White South Africans are racist by default. Unlearn it. Black kids have a 1 in a billion chance shot at billionaire status. He quotes people like Fanon, smiles sadly, ends with humanist. You've seen his face. He looks like this in his famous picture. He's that type of guy, right? I get it. I get your struggle. I get it. And I'm going to talk for you, right? Don't talk about your own struggle. I'm going to go there and I'm going to talk about your struggle. Now, I know what you're thinking. Summer's jealous because he thinks he should have been picked. No. I'm honestly telling you, it's not jealousy. It's not bitterness. It's not confusion. It's just that plain head-scratching confusion. Because why Peter Creel? Why his voice on the stage? Beijing, big hall, talking about black struggle and black wealth, global black economic justice. Just imagine the host, our speaker, saying, I'd like to introduce you to a South African, and a white kid walks in. Sneakers, notebook, grew up in privilege, no forced removal stamp on his birth certificate, no grandmother who scrubbed floors in Rondebosch for 18 Rand a day, no cousin evicted last week in Marlborough, just research and tears, white tears, and a boarding pass paid for by someone who saw potential. That's the guy who's going to talk about many of the black people who struggled in the townships. The white guy who didn't grow up in that struggle. He's going to say something like land expropriation without compensation is moral repair. Black tax is a wealth transfer in reverse. China-Africa trade must center African entrepreneurs, not extraction. He's that type of guy. He's that type of guy who's going to meat ride you and say things to suckle on your bosom and make you feel good. That's why so many black people like him. He's not like me. When Sama makes a video, you know, hey, it's going to be hard. Sama Sambit is not safe, right? And they're going to invite someone who is. Peter Creel is the perfect player of the game, right? He talks for the black people who struggled. He uses the culture to trend. There is a black woman out there in Deep Sloot who runs a co-op bakery with about 14 unemployed moms and funds it by selling magwinya and fat cooked at robots. Her last grant application got rejected probably, saying not eligible or not scalable. Her video on township and food security gets like 312 views. She gets flagged because she's probably divisive. And then there's the guy at Mfuleni who teaches climate adaptation to grade 9s using bottle gardens. He pays for seeds with his SASA grant. Applied to 3 summits. Auto reply, sorry dude, the panel is full. There's probably a black sister out there in Kwamashu. She live streams human rights trainings from her shack. Internet cuts every 20 minutes. But the white guy with great camera quality who talks about apartheid will be the one who gets invited to black business summits in China. Imagine me going to the United States of America to talk about the struggle of Native Americans because I'm the one who talks about it a lot. He's going to get on the stage. He's going to cry the tears he must. He's going to say what they want him to hear. But if I do that, I get shadow banned. I'm not saying this out of jealousy again. They are black creators, guys, thousands, who started years before Peter Creel's first upload. Deeper research, have been activists longer than him, sharper analysis, funnier punchlines, realer pain, but the algorithm takes him because he's the safe one. He's got the safe skin, right? He's a safe threat. He critiques whiteness, and he's a white guy without scaring it. He mourns apartheid without demanding the land back tomorrow. You get what I mean? He's the safe guy. He empathizes with black pain without ever embodying it. He's the translator, right? He's not the source. He's that guy. Hey man, I get you, and I'm with you. I'm on your side. I'm not mad at Peter Creel. I'm mad at the machine that decided his mouth is the cleanest way to deliver our message. You get what I mean? I'm mad that black excellence has to be laundered through white proximity to be palatable. I'm mad that the summit organizers looked at a room of black billionaires, black innovators, black survivors of struggle and thought, you want to know what's missing? A white boy to make it relatable. This is the type of things that keep me awake at night. Every time we platform the interpreter, we erase the author. Every time we fly in the tour guide, we silence the native. Every time we celebrate the echo, we bury the voice. Every time the right voice starts speaking, we get someone else to talk for them. You want to know how many black creators say the same things Peter Creel says? You want to guess who got selected to go to that summit? None of the black ones. Because Peter Creel is the safe guy. It's the truth. I've been in the internet for 10 years. I've been a content creator for 10 years. Started uploading videos, making video games as a kid. I know you didn't know that because I sucked at it. But I'm going to tell you one little secret. The internet is a very, very, very cruel place. If a young child comes to me and says, Summer, I want to be a content creator like you want to know the one thing I tell them? Kid, just go back to school. Or if you really want it, you will fight. You will give blood, sweat, and tears like I did. But then you'll have Peter Creel. In a few months, he'll be one of the most famous individuals in the nation. Your mom is going to be posting him on Facebook there, posting your face, talking to you, saying, have you heard of this boy, Peter Creel? Hey, he's smart. Blonde hair, green eyes, white skin, talking about black struggle. He's perfect. He's perfect. Black content creators talking about black struggle. White content creators talking about black struggle. Woo! Now that's what I'm talking about. Invite him. He's the one. He was selected to be the one to talk for all of us. If you're okay with him talking for you, then that's fine. But I don't want to seem like that one black guy who's bitter when I say I'm not. This is not a rant. It's a mirror. Hold it up. I want you to see what our country is doing. I want to tell you